Oi! Why did it reset the devices it was using? So you couldn't even hear the music that whole time. That's embarrassing. Why did it switch up? Oh, it's probably because I installed an update to stupid Windows. Alright, you know what? Anytime is earlier for you because it's not even 7:30 in your time zone yet, Dunataran, so I don't appreciate your tude, okay? I will not tolerate it. Alright, we've reached a point in the evening where I had a very late start to, you know, my adult responsibilities. So one of the things that I had to do in order to actually, yeah, whatever, you ain't getting anything. One of the things that I did to, prepare myself tonight, the microphone, I know it's usually in a good spot when it's either like right up here, which means it's too loud, probably if I do this. Maybe. Um, anyway, sorry, I was looking at messages. I ended up making myself some actual food in the form of some tortelloni. It says tortelloni, but it's technically tortellini, and it's the Costco brand or whatever. And so I have some of that with some really good white sauce that I made. Yeah, it says tortelloni on the label, so I don't know why it exists in that way. I'm really disappointed that it switched up my audio devices. Yeah, it is all over my face. I made a mess. All right. But today, make sure that, yeah, that's enabled. Sweet. So we are going to start off with the campaign for Legacy of the Void tonight. There it is. We're not starting on Templar's Charge. We're starting over. But the we are going to be playing through the final campaign. I played through the prologue campaign the other night. Yes, it is Boneyard time. Probably. But I finished the Whispers of Oblivion prologue 2 days ago after I beat Heart of the Swarm. So we're going to go through Legacy of the Void tonight. We'll probably get a few missions in. We'll probably finish everything on Ire, and then maybe a couple of things with the Spear of Adun. And then we'll work from there. So this campaign came out. I kind of talked about this, I believe, when I beat Heart of the Swarm. This campaign came out the Tuesday before I graduated high school. So I basically just knew that I was like, I'm literally never going to do anything else once I graduate high school for like a week. And so I beat the campaign on hard within a week, and then I beat the campaign on brutal within 2 weeks. But it was only up until like last month that I just got all 100% achievements, because it includes the epilogue missions in the branch of achievements, and the mission that is in one of the missions in the epilogue has one of the hardest campaign achievements I've ever had to try to get, which I'm not going to dig through that or anything, or I'm not going to try to like do the same constraints because I hate it, but also I want to have a pretty easy playthrough, even though we're going to be playing on hard. But I remember seeing this campaign's cinematic trailer and being really irritated that I had to wait a year for it to come out. And it was just like hit after hit, like everything about the multiplayer that they introduced. The only thing that I was like mildly like about, yeah, right. And also the final mission is like, it's kind of a meme how much it's like become like such an easy thing to beat. So much so that the let's see here. No, not the 10th anniversary campaign achievements for Void. I believe it's all the way down here. Oh, collect 18 resource pickups. Maybe I should do that while we're here. We'll do that when we're doing all the other missions. Let's see, where is the... I think I got back into it like Yeah, so I got it back into this like when around the time that I got another PC again in 2022, and cranked out all of the normal difficulty mission or normal difficulty achievements for the 10th anniversary. Um, I don't remember where it is. Oh, there it is. Complete the Amon's Fall mission. That's the final mission in the epilogue without morphing a spire on normal difficulty, because it became such a meme that you can beat that mission with like 2/2 mutalisks, like level 2 attack, level 2 armor, and then just 1A every objective and you win. So they were literally just like, don't build a spire and try something else. So you just have to macro with something else like swarm hosts or something where it just is still super easy. But we have we still have quite a few days before we get to that part of it. So let's go ahead and hit new campaign. Kind of decided that this would be the last RTS ever and didn't put as much work into it as they should have. Yeah, that's true. Especially like 2 years after they a year after they released this campaign, they released Nova Covert Ops, which I don't think I'm gonna play through, just because I wasn't a big fan of the mission packs. I was pretty happy that Pack 2 had stuff with the Tal'Darim, but then Pack 3 just kind of like went away from that again. And then they made StarCraft 2 free to play. Yeah, I'm not planning on doing Nova. It's kind of a bittersweet ending to the StarCraft 2 game in general. If it was like a midquel, if it wasn't like directly after the events of Legacy of the Void, or like a couple years after Legacy of the Void, I wouldn't care about its timeline placement as much. But since it's like an after fact, and it's like Valerian being the Emperor of the Dominion and all that, I don't really like it as much. And I need to go get my phone, actually. Let me go grab that real quick. But what the hell? I would... Yeah, I'm not joining that. I need to put myself in busy. I'm not sure why I'm getting that thing to join that clan. Yes, actually, now that you remind me, I should get the disk image, because you've sent me the archive link, but I never actually went and downloaded the disk image. So I should go do that once I'm done tonight. I'm gonna go grab my phone, and then I will start it. I feel like Streamlabs is not doing a very good job of telling me how many viewers are actually in this. Maybe it's having some issues here. Here we go. All right, so let's... Oops, I was already on the right thing for the stream deck. All right, let's guess... Oh, almost just started on casual. Would have been the easiest game of my freaking life. All right. Dude, this like... I was so hyped for this freaking cinematic. When it came out, I was so pumped.
The swarm brought ruin to our world. Our proud people became refugees. And yet,
maybe it's only tracking logged in users.
we could not shatter our unity. For we are bound by the Kala, the sacred union of our every thought and emotion.
I gotta turn this up in my headphones because the sound design for this is incredible. Time to become invincible in Brood War. And see, yeah, I am. I adore this intro cinematic. And if only they had given us a self-destruct like the Wisps in Warcraft, but for the Archons in this game.
Today, we retake our homeworld, and with it,
Our legacy.
our legacy.
Yes! Man. Takes me right back to being 16, 17 years old, man. It was like almost a decade ago that I saw this cinematic the first time. Oh, boy. Okay. A great evil looms over the galaxy. The dark god Amon has returned. Old. Okay. Spurred on by Zeratil's prophecies, Kerrigan and her swarm set out to destroy Amon's hybrid forces, hoping to stop the coming oblivion. With the threat of the Zerg Queen absent, the Protoss hierarch Artanis raised a massive invasion fleet, left the Dark Templar world of Shakuris, and committed to restore his people's former glory by reclaiming their lost homeworld of Ire. Yeah, if you can believe it, I'm not actually 17 now. Punk. And once again, like I mentioned when we started Heart of the Swarm, these cutscenes in between the missions have much better quality. Like, it was a big quality jump from Wings of Liberty to Heart of the Swarm, and then again from Heart of the Swarm to Legacy of the Void. They are chef's kiss.
Templar, at long last, we stand at the threshold of destiny. For today, we will restore the glory of our legacy. Today, we will retake what we have lost and reclaim our homeworld. And may the Kala's light guide us.
The invasion fleet stands ready. We await only your command, Hierarch.
You must halt this invasion.
There's a couple of other pretty good character redesigns for this campaign that I thoroughly enjoy. Like Selendis and Artanis look different from Wings of Liberty, and they look great.
No!
Some fantastic redesigns.
Hear him out. The end war has come. Amon, the Dark One, has returned.
This heretic cannot be trusted.
This invasion is a distraction from the true battle ahead. Amon's fury will engulf the entire galaxy.
Do not forget that it was his interference that brought ruin to Ire.
That's true.
And that burden weighs heavily upon me. Artanis, I have found a way to stand against the coming darkness. You must believe me. We have been through much together, Zeratul. But far too many have sacrificed.
Yeah.
In the hopes that this moment would come to pass.
He has the most powerful N95 in existence.
The invasion.
That's fair. That's why I try to, like, even if I'm like crunching on chips or something, I will mute my microphone with that kind of crap if I have it conveniently available to like mute it. So you won't be getting any of that, because I could not live with myself even if I listened back to this and could hear myself doing that. It'd be embarrassing. And to start us off, they give us like all the tech, the most powerful units that you can have as a Protoss that are ground and are just like, go that way with everything and kill everything in your path.
We are preparing to siege the warp network
Yeah.
at Karasan now.
but I technically have to like alt tab over to Streamlabs to like give me the overlay of Streamlabs, which I probably could change, like change my default screen a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty great. Okay, bye Pine. Rise is starting to get good. Oh right, the Colossus come up later. Wait. Gameplay. Good lord, every time.
Fire awaits you. March forth and take it.
Move in a little closer so the immortals can actually kill things. There we go.
I have diverted some colossi to join your forces. Use them well, Artanis.
I thought that it was just like in Wings of Liberty during Zeratul's missions where Colossus were just chilling out like buried underwater in ire. The only like minor complaint that I have is because it's a no build mission and you're just 1Aing everything. I wish that they had given you 3-3, but they're 0-0-0 with everything, so they're still pretty weak. So that's why they give you a bunch. It's because I haven't really done a good job of customizing the default screen. I should, though. Like, I've customized all of the, like, profiles for the different applications. I just haven't, like, dedicated, like, the stream decks, the macros that I have on those profiles to the default screen.
Turn our focus to reclaiming the warp conduit.
I'm not killing that spawning pool. It's fine. They just want me to kill the hive. Oh wait, no, not those first. What is happening? Where? Oh, I don't have any zealots. I was like, where? Oh, I have like 4. Okay, or 5. Okay, I had 6, and now I have 0. Oh nope, 2 are still kicking. Yeah, I gotta get that warp conduit so I can get more zealots. It usually gives you just the gateway units. You're expected to keep the immortals and the colossi alive, otherwise you're gonna have a bad time.
The conduit is ours. Warp down reinforcements.
As you command.
2 warp conduits remain in the grip of the Zerg.
Whoop whoop. All right,
Yourselves, brethren.
get these guys back in control group 1, and then we'll move the zealots across the bridge. It's mildly annoying too. I guess it makes blinking a little better, but the fact that stalkers are at the top of the control group for priority is a little obnoxious, but it's not a big hindrance. Let me get that guardian. Annihilated.
We strike as one.
Yeah, buddy.
We thank you.
Oh. I guess I killed all the Zerg for that group to join me. Sweet.
Hive cluster has fallen. Continue on, brothers.
Man, it's gonna give me a whole bunch all at once now. Oh yeah, and they also gave a few of the units an update to the voice lines that they give. So like zealots and adepts are a new unit, but like zealots and stalkers have a few new voice lines for Legacy of the Void, just in general. Okay, and there's a hive up here. Bonus objectives don't give me anything except just letting me know that bonus objectives exist. I would say that of the 3 opening missions of the campaigns, Legacy of the Void has the best opening mission with this format. Because like Liberation Day is a good way to learn how to learn like unit control and everything like that. With like basic infantry, but this one literally just like gives you the highest ground tech that you can get with Protoss to let you know what you have to look forward to later on in the game. And it's like, it doesn't really tell you that you're gonna lose all of it in like the next mission, but it's still pretty great.
The second warp conduit is activating now.
This is the one where they definitely were like, this is the second expansion and the third installment of the game. So like, if you're gonna be playing this, then you're gonna know what you're doing, and you're gonna have. You don't need to have everything explained to you like Heart of the Swarm. Because I can F2 all of my I can F2 all of my army. It's great.
Their actions are intelligent beyond their Zerg. You speak truly, Zeratul. An unseen hand moves them. We must be on guard.
Linking might not have been the brightest idea right into the group. I was practicing these a couple of weeks ago in preparation, and I actually lost this mission because the hybrids show up on that final checkpoint, and they just one-shot like everything really fast.
Let this be the first victory of many.
Yeah, like they're pretty easy to like get down mechanic-wise, but then like seeing their tech tree is probably Zerg is the most difficult to learn, absolutely. And Protoss like has just a more elaborate tech tree, especially in Brood War. But even with it streamlined a little bit in this game, they're still probably the second hardest to master, but like the easiest to get to learn the basics. All right, here come the hybrid. Okay. Oh, the banelings. Okay, I'm already doing much better than I was when I was practicing this, because I didn't have I only had my like stock Colossus and Immortals left. So the fact that I have a lot more of the Immortals alive and all my stalkers means that this easy.
The warp conduits have been secured. Our starfighters are moving to take this fight across the surface.
Take command of the invasion, Executor. Zeratul, you and I must discuss this most recent turn of events further.
Okay, great. Home. I don't remember what the achievements are. Kill 120 units with Colossi. Lose fewer than 100 units. Oh, I lost 122. That's awkward. Who are you talking to in game? I don't know. Like, you're supposed to be Artanis. Like, you're not your own specific executor like you are in the other campaigns. You're supposed to be from the perspective of Artanis. Oh, right. Nobody, just the AI.
It seems the end war you warned of has begun. Tell me, old friend, what is it you have learned? I have witnessed the end of all.
I'm saying GG easy to aim on.
Horrific legions of hybrid, raising world upon world. In the darkness, lording over them, a shadowy form. Amon. Yet, you spoke of a way to stand against him. This vision was a benevolent one, as if an ancient voice called out from beyond. The keystone shall usher you unto Oak.
But I'm not going to tell you that it was the spirit of Tassadar or anything like that, even though he was your mentor and everything.
On the Terran world of Korhal, it is the keystone of this vision. The prophecies speak of Zelnaga standing against Amon in the end times.
Yeah, there was like zero mention of the keystone or this artifact in A Heart of the Swarm until the very end when Manx uses it as his final defense against
I
Kerrigan.
always trusted you, Zeratul, but the burdens of leadership demanded much of me. There are times I am uncertain
That's fair.
whether I was truly ready for such weight. Your doubt is unfounded, young Artanis. You must embrace what you have become if you are to be the leader we now need.
I'm Batman.
And receive this keystone. I will marshal our forces for the war ahead. When you return, the Templar will be ready. Entaro Tassadar, old friend. Entaro Artanis, brother.
Brother.
Zeratul, you must secure the Zelnaga keystone from James Raynor. My forces will reactivate the Spear of Adun, a warship that will be invaluable in the battles ahead.
Yes.
May Tassadar's shadow hide you, my friend.
And they're giving us another Zeratul kind of no-build mission. I remember there was a little bit of hullabaloo before, like when Legacy of the Void was revealed as the name of the campaign. I remember there were a lot of people thinking that that Zeratul was going to be the main character of the campaign, and like, I was kind of on that boat. But then as soon as they switched it to Artanis, I was like, I mean, that makes sense. Like, as much as I love Zeratul, he is definitely like, he wasn't even like a lead character in the Protoss campaign of Brood War or anything like that. So he's a good like side man to help you get used to the world that you're in, but not really one to lead his own campaign. So changing it to kind of the everyman, like optimistic Zeratul or Artanis was a good change. Oh yeah, like everybody loves Zeratul. And Artanis was just kind of like the snobby, like preppy smart kid that in the front of the classroom, especially when you first meet him in Brood War, and he's like, oh yeah, absolutely. And so I even had friends that played this in played the campaign around the same time that I did, and they were pissed with this mission in particular because I don't want to give it away, but like, yeah, they were not pleased with the fact that this mission ends the way that it does. Yeah, it's true. I mean, not necessarily that they were like showing hate toward Kerrigan in its place, but just like because Artanis is the main character of this campaign, they're like, but they did our boy Zeratul dirty, and it's like, no, he's a shadowy guy. You can't just have him do that the whole time. Especially when he's not the current leader of the Protoss faction. Like,
there is only a void in the Kala where he should be.
The shadow moves against us.
absolutely.
Artanis is in grave peril.
You must raise an army and find him. My Phase Smith Karax will help you re-establish this nexus point. Zeratul saved Artanis.
Well, sorry, not sorry, I guess. I don't know what to tell you.
Dark Prelate Zeratul. I am Karax of the Kalai cast.
Yeah, that's my boy. Also, the side I have like no notes for any of the side characters that they introduced with this campaign, except maybe one. There's one that I will get to where I'm kind of like, this feels extremely unnecessary, mostly. It seemed the most fan servicey of any of the things that they did with this game. Oh yeah, I was gonna say earlier, when Legacy of the Void came out and they were like announcing, or they were like gearing up for it and telling us all the major changes to multiplayer and stuff, the one major issue that I had with the game, or like with multiplayer specifically, was the adjustment from 6 workers at the start of a game to 12. I just thought that was a lot, and I still feel like it's a lot because it makes it such a crazy game right out the gate, and I just feel like, oh no, I have notes about one side character, but I don't want to get to it until we actually meet him because, like, I think every side character that's introduced in this is great, and there's one that I have like the one that 12 at the beginning is insane. Like, I know that they were trying to make it more high octane and try to I think that a lot of people, like, they said that their main goal with it was to like encourage earlier expansions, but it just makes it so that like like overall the games will be faster, but I don't like the fact that it takes longer for this kind of stuff. Like establishing an economy, like putting it into perspective in the fact that it's 3 times more the amount of workers that you start off with in Brood War. It's just insane. Yeah, absolutely. Especially ones that like you could get or start collecting Vespian with almost no like repercussions so much earlier on in the game, and like making every race's base supply go to 15 at the start of each game to make up for the fact that they boosted it to 12 was just crazy. Yeah. Like 12 is basically the amount of workers that I start with or that I get to in Brood War when I'm done making workers in a mineral patch. And so the fact that like that's this game's like bare minimum at the start of a game, like even if they changed it to even if they changed it to like I don't know, like 8 or 10, I still wouldn't that wouldn't have been as big of a deal to me. But the fact that it was at like literally double what you were getting in the previous expansions was just insane.
The Zerg are moving to attack. Rally your defenses.
And this has been patched out of the game, or patched out of multiplayer. The fact that the Chrono Boost is a constant boost to whatever building it's on top of, and not something that costs 25 energy that you can dedicate to different buildings. This is something that I actually do not like about Legacy of the Void. I'm very glad that they changed it in multiplayer. Yeah, 6 was already a major step forward from Brood War. And I did find out the other day, actually, when I was doing a custom game, that you actually can switch to playing Wings of Liberty or Heart of the Swarm if you're making a custom game and you choose from those expansions map pools. And I think I knew that before and just forgot, and it makes a lot more sense now why that's the case. So I did try a couple of Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm custom games recently, and I actually had a lot of fun, and I liked the initial thrill of like getting an economy up from 6 workers up to this setup of like 15 to a mineral field and then 3 to the geyser. It's awesome. And then like the build orders started to like come back to me and everything like that, and it made me very reminiscent of it. Oh, I can't even get upgrades. There's no forge. Okay. Do I have charge on these zealots? Sure do. Oh, hey. Okay. I probably made an excessive amount of stalkers because I forgot that this mission had these. So I probably have like way too much for what we're gonna face in this area, so especially since it doesn't even let me get to warp gate tech, so it's like giving me mineral patches or like chunks of minerals and Vespian, so like I'm probably like hilariously not outgunned, but like I'm over equipped at my home base for this. I feel like it does. No, it's in the next mission that we get photon cannons. I remember Karak saying something in one of his dialogues about like having photon cannons, but that's in the next mission when he's like, use these for static defense as we set up the Spear of Adun, that type of thing. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't need it anymore. Spinecrawler's dead, so that's fine. Uh-oh. Oh, what? I clicked the zealot. That was silly of me. I'd rather you start with 6, but up the refinery efficiency. Yeah, that's true. Like, if you changed how frequently or how quickly they can harvest Vespian and make it so that, like, you wouldn't have one chilling out in front of the refinery or whatever. Yeah, that would have been a great adjustment. Another reason why I have a hard time with the Brood War campaign is that Vespian runs out so quickly in those geysers, and those missions are set up where bases are not legitimate bases, because the geysers that they would expect you to expand to are so much farther away from mineral patches that like you have to do so much long distance mining, and it's basically like expecting you to restart the missions with how far away everything can be sometimes, or how they just catch you off guard immediately after you take defenses out. It's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna up my Wings of Liberty play and go 5 gates instead of 4, because I have the economy to sustain 5 gates, especially since I'm about to get another pylon up here. Whoa.
These zealots have been corrupted. The hybrid must be behind us. Let us move with purpose. Another void pylon.
Oh, yes. I feel like there was a lot of fast-paced offenses that you could do with Blink that I don't think I ever fully realized until I started watching the competitive scene more, especially with like the games that I've talked about, or the game that I talked about before with the tech of burrowed banelings and everything like that. That type of stuff was, I feel like, not really done or appreciated at the tiers that I played, which was usually silver back in Heart of the Swarm time. I didn't play enough Legacy of the Void multiplayer. I think I mostly played in the beta, and they didn't have matchmaking at the time, so I just, or like ranked matchmaking, so I just played the game to test it. Alright, let's get this guy over here. I think that, yeah, there he is.
Appears to be the last void pylon in the area. From the shadows we come.
Hey, that's what the Dark Templar is supposed to say. Yeah, professional StarCraft was never that big in the U.S. Like, they had a pretty big scene for Brood War back in the day, but the transition to StarCraft 2, only a handful of them actually went to playing StarCraft 2. A lot of them just went to commentating StarCraft 2 from the Brood War days, and South Korea just freaking exploded. I think by the time it came around, I don't think Dota had been out, but I don't think League was out by the time StarCraft 2, when Wings of Liberty came out. So like, I think our focus was more so on the fact that League of Legends existed. Oops.
They have been corrupted, as if possessed. Solandis.
Oh, Immortals, why? Holy crap, dude. Barrier is... Oh, no. 2 Immortals just killed my army. Professional Overwatch. Yeah, seriously. And I think that's the biggest problem, is that, like, with Brood War, the competitive scene was able to rise because there wasn't a whole lot of changes to the game when the competitive scene came out. Nothing was patching to change the balance of the game with new stuff coming out. But I think that's part of the reason why, like, professional Overwatch 2 is just like not even existent anymore.
My mind is consumed. Artanis, you must hold on. We are coming for you. Your lies are meaningless. I grant you salvation.
Well, shoot.
The Dark God is here, on Ire. He has wrested control of the Kala. The Templar have fallen.
Well, yes and no.
Severed, only we Nerazine remain unaffected. It falls to us to halt this madness, brothers.
Was it the introduction of Brigitta?
Young Artanis, I only pray that we are not too late. This is
See, that's like the name of the prologue missions. Oh yeah. That's fair. Yeah. And I was not viewing that like I was in California when the competitive Overwatch scene really exploded, so I didn't watch a whole lot of that. But that makes a lot more sense actually. Oh crap. Well.
You are alone. Do not resist the unity he brings.
Oh. Interesting.
Honor commands.
Yeah, that's true.
I can hear his whispers. Fight, Artanis. Do not let Amon consume you. Unending hatred. He has corrupted the Kala. Your nerve cords chain you to his will. They must be removed.
At this point, it was starting to become very clear why they were putting such an emphasis on the Kala in the opening cinematic. I was like, oh, okay. You're not messing with this weave, bro. Famous last words.
The keystone will guide you to the Selnaga. Zeratul. Forgive me.
Yeah, it was really just a perfect storm. It's very unfortunate. Not nearly as unfortunate as Zeratul dying. Dude, that hit me like a rock, man, the first time I saw that. So that's what my friends at school were like. Like I did play it like the Tuesday it came out, and obviously like it was my last week of high school and everything. But like I played it before my friends did, and I knew like I was like, "Did you see yet?" And they were like, "No, shut up, I haven't played the campaign yet." And then the next day they came back to the computer lab, and they were like, "I hate you." Yeah. Yeah, after Amon returned, which like it's another good implication that like because that vision that you see is also a vision where Kerrigan died. So like once Kerrigan didn't die after she was cleansed of the Queen of Blades the first time, like that was an indication that like the timeline would not be the same as what we saw in that vision. So I figured that Zeratul would probably not last, but I didn't expect it to be mission 2 of the campaign that he would die the first time around. Oh, Truly unfortunate. Ire, much later. How much later? It's like Thanos when he dies and it's just 5 years later. Wow. Oh hey, it's one of those Centurions, the Dark Templar zealot. Do do do. Oh boy. Yes. They could see multiple futures. They were omnipotent beings, so they are capable of seeing the past and any potential future. Oops.
It was done by the Dark Templar. I am free of the Kala's grip.
Phew!
Are there others? I have saved all that I could. Come, we must escape this world before time runs out.
That is true.
Escape.
There's still a chance.
The Spear of Adun
StarCraft could still do it if they really wanted to.
Its generators are ancient, but a phase smith of your ability will know how to bring them online. The Spear of Adun. I am honored to have the opportunity. This is fortune we cannot ignore. Indeed. Come, we must go at once.
Let us go down.
Hyrok, we are en route to the Spear of Adun. As long as its generators still function, I should be able to bring them online. Once the spear is fully activated, we must flee from this fallen world.
Yes. Anytime Kerrigan was stolen from him, I'm sure that he was pissed. But also, maybe not, because Amon says, like, in that premonition, that vision in Utter Darkness where he, like, fight till the last Protoss falls, he's like, there's one among you that could have stopped me. So I think he was like, he was like, he'd be kind of cool if he could have him as, like, an asset, but also, like, Kerrigan dying wasn't too much of a problem for him because he has other things, other agents, like the Rude. That son of a bitch. So I don't think it was a huge deal, but he was neither here nor there on Kerrigan, probably. Use shield batteries. Yeah, because shield batteries are actually pretty decent because they can restore shields to structures in this game. Yeah, that's true.
The Spear of Adun lies dormant beneath the heart of the
There's another joke in that I can make, but I feel like I shouldn't, so I'm not going to.
But now, it is our last hope for survival. Why do you flee from your salvation? Celindis. She has fallen under Amon's control. Karax, we have to bring the Spear of Adun online. The first power cell is activating, but the remaining 4 have been disabled by creep. I see. We have no choice but to clear them. What of our defenses? Unfortunately, they are without power. However, the Spear of Adun support systems can aid us. They will allow us to deploy pylons anywhere on the battlefield. We should deploy one here as soon as possible.
Right there. Nowhere else. I will say, since this is a completely new mechanic to this campaign of the Spear of Adun, like the overlay on the top here for the commands, this is a really good way to introduce that.
These photon cannons can defend our nexus point, Hyrok. They require only a pylon to function. You can warp in a pylon using the Spear of Adun. Press the Deploy Pylon button at the top of your command screen. Our cannons will now fire upon enemies within range.
It is truly monstrous, though, that the hotkey for it, or the key combo, is the undo button, or the undo key combo. That's just cruelty. Can I not make... No, it's another... I think it's another event trigger once we defend one end of these. He'll be like, you can now turn the gateways into warp gates. That kind of thing. That what was a good idea? The Control Z. Summon a Blizzard. At least, or maybe at least a handful of people at Blizzard. I'm hoping. I'm hoping some people QA'd this. I mean, it's good enough that, like, I don't use this combo. Like, Control Z. Yep. That's true.
Into warp gates. This allows us to warp in warriors to any area with pylon power.
Okay, there you go. That's what I was waiting for. That event trigger specifically. And we have a forge, so we can actually start getting upgrades. Can I make sentries? Nope, only zealots and stalkers, because sentries aren't really that good right now. And they can restore shields like a medic. But I mostly just like come up here and click it to deploy a pylon. I never use this key combo to do that. It's like the one thing. This command card up here is like the one thing that I don't use key binds for. Oh no! What are we gonna do? Oh, I don't have a cybernetics core. That's awkward. I don't have any. I don't have any cannons on the other side either. That's all right. I have charge though. What the? What was that? Yeah, exactly. Out of context, what I am talking about is not exactly the most desirable outcome. I think the one reason why I don't appreciate the chrono boost is that I only really ever do it with upgrades, because it's better to have these synchronized at least a little bit than to chrono boost one of them and have it ready long before the other one is. Because it's usually better to warp in a cluster of units than it is to warp in a singular unit when you have multiple warp gates. They are feral. They're Amon Zerg at this point. They were feral because they were on Ire from the Overmind days, but since Kerrigan's gone, they were feral, but then you find out they're Amon Zerg. So yeah, they're Amon's brood. Yeah, exactly. Which is why I'm like happier than ever that they changed that they fixed the chrono boost in multiplayer so that you don't have that desyncing of the warp gates. I say as I desync the warp gates because I didn't have enough economy to warp in 3 units. Oh.
Constructing a pylon next to them would
yeah, exactly.
giving us an advantage.
It's all about that timing, and if you can't make that timing by chrono boosting multiple warp gates at once, unless you have like 4 Nexus, then it's not worth it. He said to use the Spear of Adune's deploy pylon ability as I am about to be supply blocked.
The second power cell is active.
Yeah, it's getting that timing down and trying to like use as many larvas at a time. It's true. The game engine? Unity?
What is this? Warp prisms approaching our nexus point.
Yeah, get rid of those.
Eliminate those warp prisms.
Oh lord. Okay. Where's that guy going? Oh, that's weird. Weird placement, but okay. Oh, crap. I might be in trouble. I want dragoons. I want to get the warp prism first. There we go. Crap. No! Nah, I'm out of sync here. Plus, these Dragoons are significantly better because they have the pathfinding. They actually know how to get where they're going. I'm not gonna have as much luck as I did with Zeratul side quests, where the pylons, or not the pylons, or yes, the power fields are not as overpowered as they are in that campaign. That was insane. I still think about that sometimes. Come on, is it 100? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's put it right here. But yeah, shield batteries are actually pretty good now in this game. Dragoon pathfinding keeps me up at night. That's for certain. I'm sure that you're probably still talking about the other thing I was talking about, but Dragoon pathfinding keeps me up at night. Oh, good. Oh, and it's about to be off cooldown.
Discovered a warp gate. Now, we only need to construct a pylon to power it. Warp gate online. We can begin warping in warriors from it immediately, Hierarch.
Immediately. Nakala. I fear no enemy, for the Kala is my strength.
God, I miss Phoenix. Yeah. Dragoon pathfinding, Reaver pathfinding, basically anything smaller than like a drone. Not even like SCVs or probes. Those also have terrible pathfinding. Drones seem to be the only reliable thing. Where'd all my stalkers go? Why do I only have 3? There we go. How are those Zerglings doing? Oh no, that shield battery. They should run him back as a hybrid. Stab it. Yeah, that's true. Like his emaciated Protoss body that was a Dragoon. His DNA gets used as a hybrid. Yeah, that would be pretty sweet. Alright, I should have 333, or 111, I mean, pretty soon. Oh, hello, Ultralisk. Ah! Micro. Alright, just run away, actually. Yeah, it just becomes a meme at that point. You just kill Phoenix 3 times. Okay, the Ultralisk is no longer aggressive. Thank you, shield battery. You actually autocast, I don't have to right-click to you. Alright, stalkers. Okay, they're 1-1-1 now. Oh, no! My dude, what are you doing? I need that! I can't believe that thing survived. Alright, let's see. I do need more stalkers. I can probably ditch the zealots for right now. I've got enough base or ground defenses that, like, mostly just need to be able to shoot mutalisks and crap that show up, so.
Karax, I brought another warp gate online. Prepare it for immediate use.
What? One who lives? What did I do? I sent a Discord message in the server. What? You should get Twitch notifications. I sent so many reminders that I was gonna stream tonight. I even said in the official Discord that. Okay.
You are approaching the Zerg's hive cluster. It will be heavily defended.
You weren't sure who it was? In the official ugly controlled Discord? Oh my gosh. Dunataran, you stop that. Yeah, I feel that, but also on servers that I actually care about, I usually turn notifications on. It's like I get it, but also mildly offended that you don't optimize your notifications. Oh, here comes Zerglings. Oh, nope, those are Zealots. Alright, well, let's counter with my own Zealots then. Oh, they're 1-1 too. Oh, yeah, that's bad. Not 1-1 as well, but 1-1 level 2. Attack. Oh, no. I don't like this. I don't like this thought process here, sir. Oh, here are the Nidus Worms. Okay, Stalker's already right near it. Okay, that was actually kind of sick. I got through a whole campaign of not doing that. I gotta stop that. Alright, I need more cannons on this side. Another shield battery, because... Oh! Thank you for the follow. Wait, did the notification not even... Oh. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. I was like, where's the notification? Where's the actual banner? Oh, okay. There we go. Alright. 21 units ought to do it. Let's go clear up more of this left side. I want to try and get as much of the fog of war cleared out, so that way I can actually navigate around and not worry about units just showing up out of nowhere. No. Yeah, he left pretty quick. I'm not even sure why he even looked at the notification. He probably didn't know how long I was gonna... He doesn't... Or he's not attuned to the fact that when I do the stream starting soon thing that I do it for exactly 5 minutes.
Well done, Hierarch. All of the
Well done, Draco.
are now under our control.
Alright, let's blink you back. Yeah, come here, bros. Blink. Yeah, probably. Which I haven't done one of those in a while on stream. And when I stream that, it's usually on Discord. Don't use those words. Those words mean something so much different now in 2024. This game came out in 2015. It didn't know any better. It's okay. Everything's under control.
We're almost finished, Hierarch. The Spear of Adun is nearly online.
Oh yeah.
Only one cell remains.
Enough. The end to the cycle of infinite madness has come. Cease your struggle against the selfish.
You know, considering what the definition of insanity is, I feel like infinite madness is a little redundant there, Amon. I think you're kind of jumping the gun here with that. Yes. Pylons are great for that, especially in this campaign where pylons are not garbage. Where they changed it in multiplayer so that where the freaking what am I trying to say here? The pylons are not powered based on their placement in the map or like everything else in your base, like in multiplayer. They're actually good pylons with the same type of power field across the whole map. So normally I would be doing that, but I just don't want to. Okay. Also, if they're on the same team, they should be able to throw those Protoss units into a Nidus network, but they haven't been... Amon has not been doing that. So Amon truly is a noob to StarCraft 2. Am I running out of minerals here, or what's going on? Oh no, I'm just warping in a crap ton of zealots, so I'm wasting a lot of minerals. And I can't make sentries. I'm only saying that because I have less than 100 minerals, so I'm like, I want to make sentries with the minerals I have. Alright, so let's blink backwards. Also, Dunatarn, you'll be pleased to know that I have been doing a marathon of the Scream movies for my Halloween movie watching this year. Again, I watched 1 last week and then 2 and half of 3 last night. Yeah, exactly. If only that's what Archon mode really meant. Oh, I love it. It's so good. And it was the first time I showed it to my best friend, and it was the first time he had ever seen it. And he really liked it. And I was like, you need to watch the other 2 at least for the trilogy. And then if you really want to see how they parody like the whole soft reboot kind of thing, you can watch 5 and 6. But they won't. It's not a guarantee that they'll have the original cast members. He was totally not expecting the plot twist either of Scream 1. Like, yep, absolutely. Like, Wes Craven, even though all of his horror movies, I feel like a lot of the reason why his horror movies aren't as good is because of the budgets or like the time of the effects and everything. But Scream is even something where the effects don't matter and like you can just have good blood effects and it's incredible. But he made fun of the genre that he like fully popularized in the 80s, and he's all the better for it. God bless him. Rest in peace, Wes Craven.
Three great arc ships, each created to ensure the continuation of our culture in a dark time. Within its chambers rest contingents of zealots, Templar who bravely sacrificed, entering suspension so that they may serve as this vessel's army. Though it pains me greatly, I have begun severing their nerve cords. The ship's lower decks.
This is where they're doing reassignment surgery in their sleep in prison.
There is much to learn about this vessel.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think it's all the better for it, honestly.
Highly advanced. We are aboard a relic from a glorious time when our culture shined as a constellation. The celestial array has been updated, Hierarch. From here, you may select our next point of travel. With this vessel, we will avenge what has transpired, Karax, and we will free the Templar.
She probably had a really horrible mom. Sydney's grandma. Ooh. Okay, so the real question that we need to ask ourselves here is, do we want Dark Templar for Korhal, or do we want Immortals for Shakuras? Because either way, we're going to have heavy hitters, but one of them is going to be heavy hitters because they're so heavily armored, or heavy hitters because they're invisible. You know, I'm ready to. I'm ready for the nuclear planet to get decimated some more. So let's go get some Immortals. I'm not ready for the heartbreak of Shakuras. I'm not going to deal with the heartbreak of Shakuras tonight. Like, this game was whammy after whammy after whammy with this freaking campaign.
Evasive war!
Protoss vessel. This is Commander James Rayner. Artanis. There. Ain't you a sight for sore eyes?
Jimothy Rayner.
You seem rather occupied.
Jake Sully.
Just another day at the office.
Who are these insurgents?
Call themselves Mobius Corps, an elite guard that used to work for Dr. Narud. They've been striking worlds throughout the sector, leaving few survivors. Each world attack.
That's true.
Reported
They are pretty good.
Then truly, no world is beyond Amon's reach.
Reinforce those bulkheads. Reposition the Mark 7 Alpha. We need to form a battle line. They've overrun Sky Shield, our orbital defense platform. Looks like they've destroyed its atmospheric stabilizers. It's falling fast. If it crashes, it'll obliterate August Grad.
We will ensure that doesn't
And
happen, Commander.
be like Sokovia in Age of Ultron and just level everything.
Like old times, buddy. Like old times.
There's the variant of
Before our armies engage the enemy, it would be wise to review our military capabilities.
yeah, all right. Then we get to meet this woman. I love that zealot design, the Ire zealot. They're so cool. Their spinny ability is not as good as charge, but it's still pretty decent.
Stasis. She still bears her nerve cords. She's tethered to the collar.
Hold. I am Rohana, Grand Preserver of the Valari, and your War Council advisor. You must be the Executor in command.
You are not possessed by the Dark One. How is this possible?
The newest up-to-date Hear Me Out.
Lingering at the edges of my every thought, but I am not corrupted. Preservers of my station have trained to control the Kala's every ripple. I assure you, I will stave off this evil and serve you better by doing so. As all preservers, I hold the memories and personalities of Protoss prior to my submission to stasis. This will allow me to contrast your tactical decisions with those of past executors. From this chamber, you will be able to make all military allocations.
I am Artanis, Hierarch of the Daylon. I lead all that is left of our civilization. Your memories are indeed of use, Rohana. But make no mistake. If you
Rohana, you ugly.
I will not hesitate to destroy you.
It is understood. I am prepared.
She is an
for the
8-cow
first
Protoss.
Let me show you.
8 cows for Rohana.
The assembly panel awaits, Hierarch. We may begin whenever you are ready. The assembly panel now choose one of the two factions for you.
Yeah, we're using Centurions for this.
These assignments are not permanent and can be altered as our combat needs change.
Yeah, we'll use Dragoons. I usually stick with Dragoons until we get Adepts, which is when we find the Purifiers. And then I will use Centurions until we find the Purifiers, where we use the rebuildable Zealots. Because those are awesome. Anything that I can use to keep units in the field without having to use resources again is all the more the merrier.
Sky Shield's in serious trouble, old buddy. If we can't bring it back online, August Grad's gonna take a nuclear-sized impact. Mobius Corps soldiers are on the platform now, and those guys are suicidal. Rather die than let us stop them.
And this UI is also, like, a testament to the fact that, like, this is the last expansion, so they are clearly, like, they know what they're doing at this point now. The estimated impact zone, and it's, like, a big city, and then, like, Mobius Corps detected, and it showed, like, a Spectre, and then a Reaper, and then Banshees, just to give you a taste of what you're up against, and, like, animated, or specific character animations, the dialogue option here for that, and it gives you the lineup of achievements, like, at the start of the mission, so that you know what to look out for. And the main mission reward, new Spear of Adun system. So, like, they're creating, like, this is the best interface here. It's even better than, like, Nova Covert Ops. Solarite. So just like the other campaigns where there's a character with a really weird niche, Stetman, I didn't really touch on it a whole lot. Ooh, very nice. Stetman's desire for Protoss and Zerg research, we didn't really touch on a whole lot. But Karax has an incredible hard-on for Solarite in this campaign, and it's hilarious.
This ain't good. Sky Shield's not gonna last much longer. At this rate, we've got maybe 10 minutes left till it lands smack dab on our capital.
Your suspicions were correct, Commander. Mobius Core is disabling the platform's atmospheric stabilizers as we speak.
Even now.
The damage appears repairable, Hierarch.
Yeah, assuming Mobius Core leaves anything left to repair. Artanis, if you can clear out those troops, my boys can patch up those stabilizers. That should buy us some extra time.
We must move quickly. It will take the combined power of all 5 stabilizers to halt the platform's descent.
It's literally just saving or preventing Sokovia from destroying the capital. And just like the other campaigns, I cannot wait until we get automated refineries.
The central stabilizer is nearby. Securing it first will deliver us a staging ground to assault the other 4.
Alright, I need to warp in a Dragoon just so I can hear the voice lines again. Oh, and that updated picture there. Oh, it's so good. Like this game, this campaign in particular, made me the happiest when it came to like nostalgia baiting me for the units. Like I talked about it a little bit with the lurkers, and then like with fire bats and stuff coming back, I just kind of laughed at those. But I adore the Dragoons, and like we get Reavers later on, and those are pretty great. They're not as good as Brood War Reavers, but they're still pretty damn good. Oh. Oh yeah, they can phase. They will charge through units. Oh no, and we get the orbital strike. Orbital strike is not. This is like the most weak sauce of the abilities. It is a cool, like, epic cutscene, but Orbital Strike is like the weakest of this tier of Spear of Adun abilities. And doesn't do nearly as much as what it just demonstrated. Like, that's some bull crap right there that it just showed. There's absolutely no way that it can kill that.
Can now be fired from the Spear of Adun's command panel, Hierarch.
In no universe are they this strong. Like that's objective. That's an objective lie. All right, come at me, Reapers. The stun, it's so good. Take this, Spectres. Okay, secured.
Durability calculations updated. Commander, your construction vehicles can begin their repairs.
Thanks, Artanis. My boys are putting a sensor tower here. Should alert you if Mobius Core swings through this area.
Thanks, Peepy Girl. Oh, hello. I messed up your charge. I'm sorry, Zealot.
I'm detecting an electromagnetic weapon ahead. Its pulse will slowly damage our shields. We should destroy it if possible.
All right.
Completing bonus objectives will allow me to improve the Spear of Adun's power level in the future.
Oh, hello. Good assaults. I have returned. The only thing it's really good for is this kind of stuff, where you need to cluster like a bunch of attacks all at once onto one specific huge target like that, then you can do it that way. But when you're trying to split up the attacks, it's pretty weak sauce.
These Solarite reactors can be used to improve the Solar Core's energy output. I detect 2 more of these devices on the platform. If possible, you should seek them out.
couple more gateways going. As long as I don't create any Artosis pylons where it's one pylon where if it's destroyed in the center everything will be unpowered, then I should be fine. It's actually kind of nice that they give us Centurion Zealots, even if I didn't go to Shakuras first, because I thought that they would because you didn't meet up with Vorzun first, but you get a pretty good Zealot variant right at the beginning of the game. Oh, there's the mineral palette. I was like, I'm seeing a white dot on the map, but I don't know what's happening. All right, I gotta manually change them to warp gates. I heard the gateway noise, and I was like, I can warp in more stuff, but I have to do that.
Mobius Corps is mobilizing an attack against our nexus point. Rally our defenses.
You're kind of taking the wind out of Jim's sails here by putting a big old red dot on it where he built a sensor tower. But, you know, easy come, easy go, I guess. Sweet. Yeah, take that, Marauders. Yeah, take that, Spectre. The James Bond organization or whatever. Do I need to research the increased range on Dragoons? I don't think I do. But I definitely need to go start taking, or getting Vespian from that other geyser. And getting more workers. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, that's even more awkward. I guess this is just money? I mean, I'm definitely kind of wasting time getting resources, but also I've had like 9 minutes since the Sky Shield was going to crash, so I think we're doing all right. There we go. Oh, nice. He builds a base, and then I don't think he really does much with that army after that, but it's fine. We'll keep this handy. Oh, a siege tank. Oh, what? Yeah, I know. Chill out, bro. I just gotta kill a singular missile turret. There we go.
Revising durability estimates.
Let's have him go this way.
Got a repair crew inbound.
Oh, geez, yes. Get him this way, please.
Heads up. Looks like Mobius Corps is starting to reinforce the stabilizers. Expect some heavier resistance.
Mass stun of the Reapers. Woo! Bye. Alright, let's get some bros over here, making more pylons. And then we'll get some more cannons going, I guess. Maybe a shield battery over here. Though I don't have any room until those pylons are done. So let's get 3 of you on gas. Then we'll... Am I fully maxed out yet? Nope. Now I'm maxed out on upgrades. Let's get some more stuff warped in. Excellent. I'll build some more gateways in a few minutes here. I'm doing pretty good with keeping a pretty stable army here. The Dragoons, I don't think a single Dragoon has died since the start of the mission, so I'll keep Dragoons toward the back line and keep making Centurions to charge stuff. Just because their charge is great for that stun. There we go. pick up this mineral pallet. I keep wanting to click on the Dragoons and blinking them, but I can't.
Mobius core is deeply entrenched in that location. An orbital strike would help weaken their defenses.
Ugh, stop trying to make orbital strike happen, Karax. Sweet. Or we can just outrange them because I got Dragoons. Oh, I lost a Dragoon. Oh, I lost 2. Oh, I'm losing quite a lot. Alright. Oh, lordy. Good thing they don't have the anti-structure bombs. Otherwise, I'd be really screwed. Man, right as I was like, I don't need to worry about Dragoons. I lose every single Dragoon I have. I guess I probably didn't lose all of them. Let's see. Alright, I just made 3, so let's get number 4. Alright, max out on shields. Dragoons are still alive. Oh, piss.
If we do not repair Sky Shield soon, we will be unable to stop its descent.
Yeah. Alright, we got 12 units again. By the time we clear this out, we should be able to, I should be able to convert that into another, well, let me post the appropriate Mean Girls meme. That's true. If only you could post the GIF. It's alright. I understand my own reference. Goodbye! Alright, 6 minutes. Sweet! Alright, let's go take out this EMP generator.
Stabilizer has been cleared of enemy forces.
Gotcha. Repairs underway. Man, you're sure pissing Mobius core off. A lot of troops guarding the stabilizers. Make sure you got enough forces to engage.
Yeah.
Warping aboard the Solarite reactor now.
It's rather convenient that Solarite never came up until this very moment. Alright, 4 more warp gates. Let's see. Yeah, shield batteries is what I need. Yeah, then we'll get a couple more cannons at the base. Another thing that like excels in this game, or this expansion in particular, is the original soundtrack for the campaign. It's a pretty stellar one. What the hell? You killed my pylon, you dirtbag. Uh-oh. It's alright. As long as it doesn't blow up my Dragoons, I'll be fine. I won't be that upset about it. There we go. Stunning the siege tank. Let's warp the pylon on the sensor tower. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I was gonna say sound editing or sound design doesn't necessarily go into the soundtrack or like the music, but I guess it kind of does. If it's gonna be, you know, specifically timed for different event triggers and things like that, I guess that counts. No, not the Banshees. I care a little bit about the semantics. Alright, that's one bunker down. Chill, Karax. I can't. Yeah, I don't give myself a lot of time to actually, like, clear stuff out once I'm actually in those. Oh, okay. I thought I had to go up the ramp still, but we're done. We're good.
Durability calculations updated. Only one stabilizer still remains in enemy hands. We must make haste.
Alright, let's get some more Centurions. Ah, crap. Oh, there's a mineral pallet up here. That might actually be beneficial. Let's go pick that up. Nope, turn around. Oh, where, what? Oh, Hydra. Oh, okay, that's cool too. that kind of messed me up. Alright, let's go toward the EMP scrambler. See, I thought that they charged through my existing units. Like, if they're stuck behind something, like a Dragoon, they would phase through it, but I guess not. Alright, we got the bonus objective. Excellent.
Yeah, take it.
Alright, do I have them regroup to a shield battery, or no, I'll just have them go toward the objective. I feel like I did it in a little bit of a weird order, but that's okay. Oh, he's, yeah, that, oh, dude, I was like, that Dragoon is so toast. There we go. Take that, Mobius. Eat it. We have prevented Sokovia from being destroyed.
Admiral Horner will take control of the station.
I'm only making that joke that much because this came out the same year that Age of Ultron did, so it feels fitting. Alright, and then we should have one more mission of Core Hall, and I think I will probably call it good tonight, especially since this one will take a good while.
That's a hell of a thing your boys did, Artanis. Sky Shield is back online. We're about to call down.
Plus I need to finish the Scream movie I'm on, and then
On the surface,
yeah.
extract the keystone.
I got some bad news for you. Seems our friends below had the same idea. While we were fighting to get planetside, the Imperial Palace was raided. Security data indicates the keystone was taken. My mama used to have a saying, when it rains, it floods.
Oh.
I am uncertain as to how this saying is helpful, friend Raynor.
Me either. Wait a minute. I'm getting intel. A Mobius Core evac team is headed toward Bennett Port. They got the keystone.
We shall not let them escape. The Solar Core requires your attention, Hierarch. Please visit it at your earliest convenience. The Solar Matrix Core. Truly an impressive sight. A synthetic star. Imagine what went into its creation. This chamber provides
Probably a lot of hydrogen, probably a lot of gas,
its radiance even
something like that.
nourishment for our
The power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
until you can bring its tactical systems online. System analysis has begun, but the star has lain dormant for an eon. It will take time, and a powerful ignition catalyst like Solarite to restore it to full capacity. Solarite? The Firstborn haven't utilized Solarite in millennia. This vessel is ancient, Hierarch. We will need to exhaust even unconventional resources if we are to bring it to bear. Do what you can, Phase Smith. We will acquire what you need. Very well. You may begin augmenting the solar core whenever you are ready.
How do I pin a message from chat into a stream forever? I just want to pin that one that you just sent to me. I want to pin that throughout the duration of the stream, even before you sent it, like the last hour and a half. Just have it there at all times.
This array displays an overview of the Spear of Adun's weapon and support systems.
So here's my thing.
The system can only be configured to
Chrono
have
Surge
one
is not good,
ability at a time.
and Temporal Field is
You may
not good.
select different abilities
We don't
to
have enough for
coordinate
Solar
your tactical
Lance,
decisions in different
so
battles, Hierarch.
I'm just gonna max out these.
Our current available Solarite is displayed here. Your leftover Solarite can be routed to our auxiliary systems.
Yeah, I got it already. Thank you, sir.
You look different, Phase Smith.
See, he even has
Referring to these mechanical arms.
the Doc Ock arms. It's the power of the sun in the palm of his hand.
The solar core. So far, they have been quite helpful.
You probably didn't recognize me because of the mechanical arms.
Mobius Corps is making their way to Bennett Port with the artifact. We gotta stop them before they get away with it.
It's time to mass immortals. Woo! It is a good movie. It's a very good movie. That's why they made 2 separate references to it in one room of this campaign. Carax is Otto Octavius, and they have a Solarite. Which, by the way, that synthetic star has been inside Ire for how many years? How many millennia? And they're somehow able to hide the energy signature of it while it's like the fact that the Overmind wasn't like, why the hell is this gigantic synthetic star on this ship? Like, everyone should have known where Ire was because there's a literal star in that ship. Even if it's synthetic, it's still a star.
That's 2 I owe you, Artanis. Felt like I was losing my damn mind.
Up in here, up in here.
Commander, they will surely activate it again soon. We must reclaim it.
Oh,
Load, partner.
I forgot that the Hybrid Dominator was on this world. Oh, those things are agony. So, there's a bit of a lore conflict here. Confliction? I almost said confliction.
We can construct immortals from the robotics facility. They are quite effective at sieging enemies or defending our allies.
Where the immortals are supposed to be canonically an upgrade to the Dragoon. Because they're heavily armored and have big shields, but they can't attack air anymore. And Dragoons are the predecessor technology. I also forgot that this game completely butchers you with the tech tree and gives you a robotics facility, but not a cybernetics core, so I have to get that first before I do anything else.
This disruption has hit my forces hard. We've taken heavy casualties, and we're going to need more time to establish our fortifications.
Okay.
Do what you can to keep them at bay.
Already on it. Your position will be secure till they fire up that keystone again.
Meanwhile, my army will just kind of do their thing. But I will defend you with Immortals. With Fallout Boy.
Several of our Dominion research facilities are reporting
G-Stone.
they're under attack.
That's true.
You can rescue them. I'll return any Protoss technology they've collected to you.
Can I get more than 111? Nope. Level 1 is the maximum upgrades. Alright. I think they are too. But what the equivalent is called, I don't know. I just want to make a Fall Out Boy reference because they're funny. Also, we can do this. Gangnam Style. Yeah, well, you know, I'm not saying that history started with Fall Out Boy,
The keystone is about to emit another disruption nova. The Terrans will be incapacitated while the disruption is active.
yeah, I'm pretty sure anybody older or younger than, like, I don't know, 20 probably likes Fall Out Boy because of Big Hero 6 now. Oh no. Hybrid. Oh, they're going up this lane. That's not good. I forgot completely that was their line of attack. Oh, that's not even okay. Man, I haven't even made a third immortal yet. Oh, I can't see them anymore. Oh, now I can. Oh, didn't kill any of them. They're solo though. Oh, good night, Danny. Or yeah, one who lives. So yeah, my main build with this is usually just massing immortals, and then building. I keep wanting to call them sentinels, dragoons for when I want to shoot when I want to shoot air units. What? Deploy the freaking pylon. Oof. Ooh, he got really low. It's all right.
Commander, our forces are ready. The Dominion is engaging Mobius Corps.
Okay. What's the center lane? It basically just made us a League of Legends map. Because they have their own lane, I have a center lane, and they have an upper lane. Oh no, a fire bat. Bye. Nerds.
Mobius Corps has turned their sights upon our nexus. Prepare for battle.
Yeah, crap.
We have liberated a Dominion facility. Oh, can't believe we made it out alive.
Oh yeah, and they give us science vessels at the end. Oh, okay. I have so much more incentive now to get those. I almost forgot about that. The science vessels will keep my immortals alive. Which, out of context, doesn't make any sense. It is nice to get medics, but they will mostly be just good for the immortal tech, or for the marine tech, when the time comes for that. When they have enough of those. Kind of surprised that we haven't had our buddy from Belgium tonight. That's alright though. He's probably actually getting some sleep, which he needs. Oh no, my immortal.
Hierarch, I'm detecting a significant energy spike. I expect the Keystone will emit another disruption nova soon.
Disruption Nova? Right? It is strange. I'm so sleep is so strange to me that I don't even breathe when I sleep. Fun fact.
The Keystone's disruption is also affecting the Mobius Corps. We
Yup.
should attack them once our allies are safe.
Yup. Punch a hole in their freaking defenses, nerds. Imagine being weak to the Keystone disruptions. Embarrassing. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, that's just a hybrid part of the lineup. I thought he was part of the attack wave. I was like, that is not where that immortal's supposed to, or where that hybrid's supposed to be. Hello. So the hybrid dominator I was talking about earlier is a hybrid type that I despise because it's a hybrid that is a heavy hitter, but also has Psystorm. So I'm going to be hating life once I have to deal with more dominators throughout this campaign.
Forge ahead to the Keystone's location.
I'm not going to be able to get far. Yeah.
Damn, that's one hell of a headache. Thanks for the help, Artanis. We've broken their defenses. Let's get some bunkers out there.
Oh. I lost a Dragoon. There we go. Okay. Let's get another robotics facility. Some pylons going. A couple gateways. Or one gateway, because I'm apparently out of money. Come on, give me another immortal. Okay. The next disruption should be in this upper lane, so I'm gonna go... Whoa, okay, we're getting attacked. I forgot about this. Okay, now we go up to the top. So I'm gonna go free up the science facility up here, and then just keep my dudes on the top lane for when we get attacked. Or for when they need to defend against the Mobius core. Hybrid. Whatever. Whatever's coming our way. Also, we're going to do ourselves a favor and just completely ignore my building placement on the map, because I didn't have a say over where the first structures went when I first started playing this mission, so it's just all out of whack. Hey, Vespian.
Thank you for your help. Our last science vessels are on their way.
Yas. Heal me. Heal me, Daddy.
We will need to defend our allies from the
Yas. All my boys back to green health now. We just gotta get them. We just gotta get their shields back up. But the science vessels. Yas, Queen. We have you on visual, Queen. I was lightning before asunder. What? They're on the bottom lane? What is this? What are these hacks? You lied to me. Ah, crap. I'm not gonna get down there in time. It's alright, they're gonna start slapping this single Marauder, and that'll... Oh, nope. He's just dead instantly. That's cool. Oh, here comes the second wave. Okay, we're starting to get to the point where I can, if I micro just right, I can one-shot them with the Immortals. So, I think it's usually, yeah, 12 Immortals to one-shot a hybrid sounds about right. But a bunch more just got done, so, oops. There we go. Oh, there we go. Insane. Yeah, I got you, bro. Alright, let's get them back up to the science vessels. I want to get some heals up, even though they're mostly missing shields. There we go. Yeah! Okay, that's it. Now I just need shields. Sweet. Alright, then we get these bad boys fired up. Sweet. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, crap. No! Gah! Right after I just spent all that time getting him back to full health. Transmit orders. Alright, let's go help Valerian push his line here. Let's destroy that. I'm sick of seeing the white dot on the map. Keeps throwing me off. I think it's more resources or something. And then it's not. Oh no, a fire bat. Bye. There's the lineup.
SCVs, establish a fortification line here.
Our duty, we shall serve. I heed the call.
She stays in
Oh no!
energies. I expect it will fire again soon.
Dude, it one-shot my Dragoon with, or my Immortal with a Yamato cannon. That was rough.
Thank heavens. Almost everyone died. Just a few medevacs left.
Medevacs, baby.
Emperor Valerian, we have secured all of the threatened facilities.
I promise you, I won't forget this kindness, Hierarch.
Oh crap, they're on the top lane. Oh crap, what am I doing? Oh no! Oh, there's a hybrid over there. Ah, shit. Well, that was a horrendous lineup. Crap, dude. Okay, you're not killing these science vessels. I'm keeping that crap alive. You understand me? I'll keep those alive till the day I die. Oh, a Dominator! Oh! There's a scene of Grey's Anatomy I always think of when you get worried about a fire bat and then kill it a second later. What is it? I always think of Jeremy Clarkson when they're on Top Gear where he's like, oh no! Anyway.
This doesn't get any easier. Time to take him out.
I agree. Oh. I guess we're advancing. No, hold on. Let's get you repaired. Come here. Yeah, thank you, sir. Oh, beautiful. Oh, you're my boy, Science Vessels. I love you. Oh, that was a really bad hiccup burp. Oh, lordy. You can't also get healed by Science Vessels. That's rude. Oh, crap. They are wrecking my Immortals here, man. I have lost 3 Immortals. Which means I am not killing them nearly as fast as I could be. Especially since they have so many siege tanks! It gets this... Ugh. Finds a way to get to the hospital and they can't repair it, so they have to cut it off and all the doctors are so sad. Ugh. That is gruesome. I don't want to think about that. Ugh. Yeah, that's brutal, man. I mean, yeah, sure, that's exactly... I guess that's the warranted reaction, but yeah. But still, it's like... Ugh. I completely separate the to make it circumstantial, where I'm like, I don't like thinking about that. Even though this particular individual deserved it, it's like I can't think about that happening, and otherwise it'll just make me sad. There we go. You know, I probably could just micromanage and send the stuff that needs shields over to the shield batteries instead of my entire army, but then I couldn't make a death ball. And that's really all that's important here. Oh, hi, siege tank. Hey, buddy. Alright, no more factories. Then we'll come down this pass and mess them up.
Glory, we shout Ungarum, our Duke, I heed the call.
Hey, dudes. Those two guys just stopped existing. Oh, lordy. Oh, the Dominator! Ah! The hybrid Dom. Oh, I heard the Vespian guys are exhausted in that lineup of notifications. Oof. Uh-oh. We are reaching, like, we're almost a half hour into this mission. We gotta start making some hefty progress here. Uh-oh.
Getting real tired there. Let's give him a taste of the pain.
I agree.
Marines, push the battle line forward.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice work. That area's secure. I'll set up some defenses.
Nice. Yeah, take that, battle cruiser. You probably got off that Yamato cannon regardless, but it's fine. Oh, another Dominator. The game should have known that I needed the supply because it was like, we're a maximum supply, and I'm like, I'm about to lose like 9 things, so please don't get rid of those. Uh-oh. For the glory! Okay. Oh, he's getting another seeker missile. Poor guy. He's just dead. That Raven's just gonna keep giving me trouble. Goodbye. Yes. Hell yeah for Tassadar. Oh no, the Dominator. He's back. There's another one. Alright. Yeah. Like, it is really one of the most satisfying things in this mission to just mass immortals and just walk through their bases. Take a nice leisurely stroll of murder. Wait. In a game. Definitely in a video game. Oh, dude, what? Oh, they're secret missiling the Diamondback. No, don't go toward my army! You lunatic!
Hierarch, I'm detecting a significant energy spike. I expect the Keystone will emit another disruption nova soon.
Uh-oh. Alright, the last 3 hybrid Dominators that are defending the Keystone. Easy. Nah, it doesn't even matter, man. We're done. You're done. You're done in rings. Taking this out. GG. You suck, Amon.
Did it. We pushed Mobius core back. Damn. Look at this place. Even Zerg didn't tear into the city.
You done messed up, Amon. Alright. And then we'll wrap up on this cutscene and then call it good. Or I guess it's a cinematic. Either way.
this, warrior?
No. But I know his story. I know all their stories. None of them ever think it'll end like this. Reports been coming in from all over. Dominion worlds overrun. Outposts destroyed. A lot more dead boys out there. Warriors.
Death is the fate of all warriors. A fate we too may soon embrace.
Fate ain't written, Artanis. The way I see it, if Zeratul believed you could make a difference in all this, then this fight's just begun.
It is your custom to shake the hand of a friend, is it not?
Give him hell, Artanis.
Also, congratulations on hitting puberty, Artanis, because last time I heard you, you were like, Executor, the callus is secured. That's true. Beat me up, Scotty. You sound significantly more mature in the last 6 years since the Brood War. Because I think at that point, because like, yeah, it was 4 years between Brood War and Wings of Liberty. That's true. It was never actually said. And then with each new expansion in universe, canonically, it's a year passes between each one, I think. So yeah, Legacy of the Void is 2 years after Wings of Liberty, if I remember right. All right. I lost 47 units. I felt like I lost a little less, but I guess more Dragoons or something died. I was paying more attention to the Immortals on the front line. That's a really good cinematic, though, like shaking hands with Jim, and they have such good camaraderie. You ugly. I'm gonna make that joke till we're done with this campaign, I'm sorry.
Amon, I see your doubt, your fear. You are so alone, mewling in the darkness. Let me release you, all of you, from the suffering of this life. The infinite cycle of strife and anguish is at an end.
Your words are little more than poison, Amon. Your actions bring nothing but death.
They bring purpose, an end to a cycle none within had chosen. Your resistance will only bring unneeded suffering.
It has passed, Hierarch. He is gone.
Do you see now why you must separate from the Kala? Its light has faded.
I will keep him at bay. I will endure. I have felt his rage, seen his truth.
If you will not sever your connection to the Kala, then you will be contained, kept in stasis.
I will preserve the Kala however I must. If I must endure imprisonment, so be it.
Honestly, fair that she's keeping him in, or that he's keeping her in stasis. He has no idea what she could do. She could wreak some psionic havoc if she just is willy-nilly roaming around. Oh, we're in the solar core now. Alright, so I think we should have enough solarite if I take some starting supply back. And this. Yeah, construction time. Solar lance. That's all I've been waiting for. It's one of the best abilities of the Spear of Adun. And I'm getting it before we go to Shakuras. That'll probably be the trade-off that I'll think of in the future, where it's like, that definitely needs to be my focus. Oh, and it already gives me Shadow Cannon Annihilators, man. Like, the cannon can attack air units, and it's so good. Another good indication of, like, whether or not you make a... yeah. I do get it. It's a good pun. The game also does a pretty good indicator of, like, which decision you make per unit, like, which faction you choose. It makes it more apparent which one's, like, the right answer with the epilogue missions, because the first mission in the epilogue pack is, you play as the Protoss, and it gives you, like, the units that it would choose as, like, the good ending, or, like, the good choice for each unit, and the Annihilator is the one that it gives you for this. I believe it gives you Stalkers in the long run for this one, and then it gives you the Purifier Zealot. Ooh, I didn't know I could do this. This game just got so much better. Look at this. Look at these 360s. Oh, I didn't realize I could click and drag to get 360 spins. This game is awesome. Anyway. Man, when I massed Immortals, I should have had them all do the Gangnam Style dance when they won. Should have done Slash Dance. No, I didn't know I could rotate it. This is now the best campaign in the whole game. I can spin now. Or not now. I've been able to. I've had this campaign for 10 years almost, and I didn't even know I could do that. So, you learn something new every day. Alright, I'm going to Shakuras next time. But until then, oops. I should be around tomorrow to stream. Yeah, I'll probably be around this time tomorrow too. And by that I mean probably like 7 o'clock my time. So, till then, I appreciate everybody hopping in. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. I'll make a 4 alts and follow you if you don't Kingdom Style. Ooh, you know what? You got yourself a deal. I will absolutely do that with Mass Immortals. I'll Mass Immortals on the first mission in Shakuras if I can, and then I'll have them all do the Gangnam Style when we leave. Or as we're winning. Anyway, goodbye!